welcome to Boston. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob Steele, along with Rod West, getting ready for the NBA on your Sega Sports Network. Just time for tip-off, but before that, let's introduce the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. At the guard position, Avery Johnson. At the other guard position, Mario Elliott. At forward, Sean Elliott. At the other forward position, Tim Duncan. At the center position, David Robinson.
San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich.
And now the starting lineup for your Boston Celtics.
At the guard position,
in his ninth year, out of Georgia Tech, standing 6'1".
At the other guard position,
in his second season, from Kansas, standing 6'7".
Paul Pierce. At forward,
in his fourth season, from Kentucky, standing 6'9", Antoine Walker.
Also at forward,
in his third year, from Cincinnati, standing 6'7".
At the center position,
in his fourth season, out of Wright State, standing 6'10", Vitaly Potapenko.
Boston Celtics head coach Rick Pitino.
The Spurs get the first possession of the ball game. Ellie.
He's got years in the league, Bob, and he's got the moves to prove it. You know, it's nice to see someone like that who can take charge and show some of these rookies just how far fundamentals and smart play can take you.
Anderson has the ball and sets up the offense.
That's his first
Elliott draws his first whistle of the night.
Good job, offense.
Can't hit. They push it up the court. The Spurs are showing us their half-court set. Back down. Stolen. Anderson rainbows a three. They're looking to push the pace. Bullet got it.
First
Anderson is hit with his first personal.
You got the
Elliott
next one, baby.
can't get the first to fall. He drops in the second free throw. Potapenko throws it in. Anderson at the controls. He's setting up the offense.
Yo, close quick.
The Celtics continue passing it around. Here they come with a fast break. There it is!
Baby.
He now has three. Anderson just across midcourt working the offense.
You got him now.
The Celtics are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot. They're running right down the court.
Watch out.
Loose ball. It's stolen. Walker gives it up. Knocked loose. The Celtics can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over them.
Just wide open on the outside. And I'll tell you, it's all about fundamentals after that. Set, spot, release, and follow it through.
Knocked away.
You got him.
Oh, nice steal. They rotate it cross court.
Don't let him drive you. Don't let him drive you.
Walker drives to the basket. Duncan picks up his first personal. Walker misses the first. Yet another rebound. And in case you've lost count, you can see his total right there.
He just knows exactly where to be. It's like he can see into the future and know which way the ball is going to come off the rim. Spooky.
Anderson draws his second whistle of the night.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Celtics.
He makes both free throws. Potapenko tosses it in. Barros setting up.
I got him.
The cross-court pass.
You got him
Pierce
now.
puts it up. They're pushing it right back at him. Walker guards the ball handler.
Give it up.
It's hit loose. It's taken away.
He's yours.
Pierce.
Be smarter about those.
Duncan passes. Ellie gives up the ball.
You got him, Ian. Come on.
Johnson.
2 points.
Defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot.
Barros tosses it. The Celtics are
Get
maybe
out.
being a little
Get it
too
out.
patient this time down.
Watch.
Johnson still working on his man. Elliott,
That's
the
his
dribble
first
drive.
personal foul.
Potapenko
Third
is hit with
team
his first
foul.
personal. Duncan grabs the board and puts it back in. The Celtics have an opportunity to pull it closer, but they're down
You got him.
14-4. Walker spots up.
No, that's not what
They're trying to get the easy scores.
That's his first personal
Barros
foul.
draws his
Fourth
first whistle of the
team
night.
foul.
Elliott connects on the three-point opportunity. Potapenko inbounds the ball. Barros controls the dribble. Pierce.
Ball.
The Celtics are working their half-court offense here.
Basket is
He's
good.
got 4 points.
Nice shot. Put on the press.
Johnson gets the play from the bench. Admiral. Barros, man-on-man defense.
Let's do it.
Here's the key to guarding against the perimeter shot. Tenacity. That's exactly what we saw right there, Bobby.
And they're now leading it by 13.
Pick him up.
The Celtics are really moving it around.
Let's go.
Potapenko. He has two.
Good.
Johnson stands back and calls the play. Robinson moves strong to the basket. Ellie pulls up.
Nice job, D.
Fortson
Real
passes
nice
the
job.
ball.
Toss it back.
Robinson puts a body on the ball handler.
Cover outside.
Fortson.
Get back,
They're
D,
off
get
to the
back, D.
races. Ellie accelerates.
Basket's
Did you see
good.
how he exploited that hole on the inside? Killer court vision.
Close
Yeah,
out
Rob,
quick,
once he
close
finds
out
a hole
quick.
like that, it's 2 points guaranteed. Barros dishes the ball. Lets it go.
Basket
Little floaters
is
in.
good.
Johnson keeps the ball and waits for the right time. Duncan passes
Pick him
it.
up.
He
Basket's
gets
good.
another basket, and he's on
Believe in
fire, Rod.
yourself.
He sure
Believe
is,
in
Bob.
yourselves.
You got to keep getting the hot guy the rock. That's what you need to do to keep winning.
They swing it out right.
Cut. Watch the big man.
Fortson.
Hey, we're not here to lose.
That's out of bounds.
Substitution for the
Williams
Celtics.
just checked in.
Celtics ball.
Ellison brings it in. Unloads.
He's down.
Duncan is shaken up out there, Rod.
Looks like he may have taken a shot on the hand, Bob, and I hope it's not that serious. Let's try and get a word from the doctors a little bit later on and inform everyone as to what the situation is.
Duncan will sit on the bench. Ellison
Team up.
inbounds the ball. Pierce.
Hey,
They've
we're
got
not here to
numbers.
lose. Step it up.
They swing it
Pick
left
up.
side. Johnson tosses the ball.
Marion
He now has a
Johnson.
total of 7 points. The Celtics with the basketball,
that's all
but
about
they
the
trail
NBA.
it 25-10. They pass it out right. They've got the fast break. He sinks another, and look at the output he has so far.
This guy is a competitor, Bob.
what was
He is a
that?
guy who can
Start playing some
single-handedly
D.
take control of a basketball game.
Barros getting ready to run the play. Passes the ball.
Okay, pressure's on, baby.
Pierce from the perimeter.
Hey, run the offense.
Williams from short range. It's sent away.
Substitution
There's the
for the
whistle, and
Celtics.
it's out of bounds.
Celtics ball.
Ellie gets a breather.
Substitution.
Williams throws it in. They pass it
He
inside.
picks up his second
Personal foul like that can
Third
cause some
team
real
foul.
headaches later on. Look for the substitution soon.
Jackson is now on the floor. He gets them both. Robinson tosses it in. Johnson has a good handle on the ball.
Play clean, no fouls, no
They pass it cross court. Jackson.
He's here,
He has to.
Jackson.
all you, ISO, he's all you.
Cheney sets up the offense.
I got ball.
Fires.
What you see right there is dynamite defense, Bob.
Ellison.
Sticks to the shooter like flypaper, makes sure that he cannot get a beat on the rim.
They cut into the advantage, but still have a long way to
got
go.
you, man. Switch.
Duncan left the game a few minutes ago. Now we have a report. Bad news from the doctors. He suffered a broken finger, and he'll be out for a while.
Well, it's a good news, bad news situation, Bob. The good news is he's not out for the season, but the bad news is he won't be able to return to this game. Now it's up to his teammates.
Jackson.
They cut into the deficit a bit, but they still trail by a bunch.
You the man,
A
you the
big
man.
advantage as they move on top by 15. They go cross court.
Here we go, D.
Brown picks up his first personal. He gets it to fall, and he'll get a trip to the line to try and add another point.
Even with the foul, he still got the shot off and made the big-time play.
Ellison, rebound battle, put up and in. They narrow the margin, but are still way down.
That's how they execute. Pick it up on defense.
Johnson at the controls. He's at midcourt.
Get
They
him.
pass it out left. Kerr. They have the fast break.
Let's move it on.
The Celtics are passing it around, but the defense really making them work. The way things are going for him, it's his world, and we're all just living in it. The Spurs with possession and are on top, 31-22. Matee D'ing up on the ball handler.
Nice job, D.
Gives it up.
Nice job.
Robinson took a spill with no whistle.
Take them baseline.
Johnson getting ready to run the play. Jackson takes the shot.
Let's do it.
They're racing it back. Here it is! Right through for two, and Rod, they pull themselves back into this.
And the run could continue too, Bob. They need to ride this wave of momentum that they've built up. It could carry them into the lead.
Ellison smothering the ball handler. Tosses it. The Celtics are maybe being a little too patient with the ball.
I got ball.
They feed it inside. Pierce lets it go.
He's smarter about
Another
it.
one bites the dust there, my friend. He doesn't have his step, his timing, or his release working at this point, Bob.
They kick it outside.
Let's take it to the rack.
Brown along two.
2 minutes.
Ellison passes. The Celtics pass it around, looking for the shot.
Cut.
Matee, they're
Penetrate.
looking to run the court.
Penetrate.
Kerr tosses it.
First
Drives.
foul, final 2 minutes
Team
in the
foul like
period.
that
That's
puts
his
the other
first
team in the
personal foul.
bonus round. Let's see if they can pop it.
They get to the free throw line, and they're having success from there.
Free throws are a critical part of the game. You've got to make the points from the stripe.
Fortson throws it in. The Celtics are really working the pass. Taken away. He has two. Barros sets up the offense. They feed the post. They're looking for the easy transition bucket. The Spurs are having trouble penetrating the defense. Barros showing nice patience.
Cut!
They swing it out on the right wing. Washington shoots. Kersey passes it. Porter moves to the hoop. Blocked. It's out of bounds.
Celtics
Potapenko brings it in. The Celtics with the ball in the lead, 34-26. Barros releases.
Look for a better look.
Potapenko on the penetration.
Rebound.
The ball's loose. Oh, he pilfers it. Kerr drives to the basket.
Is good.
Laid it in. Barros gets the play from the bench.
Not to lose.
Potapenko pounds it in the paint. Squares up. Kersey gives up the ball. Porter. That's the horn, and at the end of the first quarter play, it's 36-26. Is coming back into the game, and he should be well rested and ready, Rod.
But we're going to take him a few extra seconds to get back into the rhythm of the game, Bob. Even if it takes a few seconds, those seconds could be critical.
Pierce in the lineup. Jackson will get a rest. Walker inbounds the ball. They swing it out left. Robinson battled for and gets the defensive board. That's his 10th rebound. Elliott dropped in the layup. A significant advantage. They're leading by 12.
No fouls.
The Celtics are down but have the ball. The score, 38-26. Pierce from deep. He has 6 points in the game.
That's how they execute. Pick it up on defense.
Johnson setting up.
Get him!
Kerr lets it go.
Nice job, defense. Let's go. Get it inside.
Passes.
Yo, get it. Hey, you.
Robinson.
Check left side.
Can't find the basket. They're pushing it
Throw
right
him up
back
here,
at
D.
him. Pierce slams it home.
Nice job at taking it strong.
Johnson just across midcourt working the offense. Rose dishes the ball. Admiral, low post. It's denied.
Ball.
Walker with the triple.
Play clean, no fouls.
Fortson inside. Robinson gives up the ball.
You got my man.
Johnson
I'll take
left
your
feet.
Good.
He has 6 points in the game.
I got ball.
Anderson at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Pierce.
Let's move it off this.
They're running right down the court. Elliott
Basket
to the
is
hoop.
good.
Elliott scores in the paint. Anderson stands back and calls the play. They swing it out left wing. Pierce fires. Robinson tosses it. Kerr tosses the ball.
Take it to the
They
right.
drop it inside.
One-on-one. Take it.
Puts it up. They push it up the court. Rose
Hands
waits
up
for the
for
right
shooters.
time. Taken away. Walker passes. Johnson is hit with his first personal.
First team foul.
Elliott on the substitution. Rose tosses it in. Johnson has the ball and sets up the offense. Knocked loose. It's taken away. They're racing it back. The Celtics are having trouble getting a good shot off.
Give it up. Give it up.
Johnson stays with the dribble. Passes off the mark and they give up the ball. Brown has come into the game.
Celtics ball.
Fortson throws it in. Anderson setting up.
Watch it.
They throw it cross court.
Inside.
Fortson. He has two.
Nice shot.
The Spurs with possession and the lead. 42-35. Here they come on the fast break. Potapenko passes it. Anderson drives. Walker draws his first whistle of the night. Elliott brings it in.
Play it tight, offense. Come on.
They sling it cross court.
That's how to stop them. Let's go.
Potapenko gives it up. Charging in.
Just lay the ball.
Brown passes the ball.
Go.
Potapenko D's up on the ball.
Substitution
We'll
for the
get the whistle and
Celtics.
it's called out of bounds.
Spurs
Leaves
ball.
the floor. Robinson throws it in. Elliott with a long two.
Now that's one vet that's beloved around the league. He's never met a player he didn't like or he couldn't read like an open
Come
book.
on, pick him
That's
up,
what
pick
makes
him
vets
up.
so valuable, the ability to read players.
Rejected.
You got him.
Ellie from inside. Don't bring that in here.
Let's get it back, dude.
Fortson accelerates with the slam. Still a competitive game. They're down only 7. Johnson holds onto it. The Spurs continue to move it around.
That's how to stop.
They're looking to run the court. Ellie defending the ball.
Substitution for the
Eighth
Celtics.
turnover of the ball game. Petit comes into the ball game.
Spurs ball.
Kersey comes off the bench.
Spurs substitution.
Kersey tosses it in. They thread it underneath.
Ball.
That foul
third
just got him into
personal.
trouble very early in the game,
First team
Bobby.
foul.
Now you have to wonder how long they're going to keep this guy in there.
Kersey inbounds the ball.
Take it to the rack.
Ellison
One on
contests
one,
the
one
ball.
on one. Take it.
Petit tosses it.
See the ball.
Kersey, man-on-man defense. And it's out of bounds.
Spurs
Johnson
substitution.
takes a seat.
Celtics ball.
Petit tosses it in.
Ball.
Pierce. If I'd have had that guy when I was coaching, I'd still be coaching, Bob. Why work it over when you can just drain it with the guy right in your face?
He's all you.
Yeah, but if you had that guy, he wouldn't be here working with me. Pierce tosses the ball.
Don't get beat.
Ellison, mid-range.
Move the ball.
Brown dishes the ball.
Find the open man.
Get out of the way!
You're way too late.
The Celtics have the basketball, but are trailing 46-40. He's got 4 points. Porter has a good handle on the ball.
Put it in the rack.
Anderson playing D on the perimeter. Jackson.
He's yours.
They have the fast break. We'll get the whistle, and it's called out of
Substitution for the
bounds.
Celtics.
Cheney comes into the lineup. Is
Spurs,
coming in, and you know this
substitution.
change should
Celtic
dry up
ball.
all that penetration in the lane, Rod. He just makes the inside a lot more crowded.
The other team better start brushing up with their outside J's because there is no way they're going inside.
Jackson will sit down. Cheney sinks the fadeaway.
That's the backbreaker.
Porter just across midcourt, working the offense.
Let's put it in. Let's score.
Elliott.
Keep driving the
Rose
ball.
takes the shot. Petit passes it.
yours. You
The
got him.
Celtics are maybe being a little too patient this time down. Cheney sees the three. Unbelievable. He nails another one.
He's got the hot hand. Give him the rock. Watch him score.
Solid
Simple as
screen.
that.
Elliott.
Solid D.
Batee tosses the ball.
Ball.
The Celtics with some terrific ball movement. Potapenko, the dribble drive.
Get position. Cut.
Elliott, the outside shot.
Basket's
He
good.
nailed that jumper even with the defender draped over him like a cheap suit. Good concentration.
Watch it.
Cheney
Forget about
shoots. It's rejected. Rose passes.
Come on, offense, let's move it.
They drop it down on the block.
Come on, offense, let's do it.
He's got the height advantage, recognized it, and then took it straight to the rack for the score. Huge bucket.
Anderson
Give it
gives
up.
it up. The Celtics take their time setting up the shot.
Get the board.
Admiral gives up the ball.
I'll
Oh,
take
nice
that.
steal. They're off to the races.
Cut.
The Celtics can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over them.
No
Here he
foul.
is.
Basket is good.
He's got 11
You have to
points.
establish position down low.
Anderson still working on his man.
That's
Porter
his
picks up his first personal.
foul. Second team foul.
And a reach-in is called.
Substitution
He
for the
wanted to steal,
Celtics.
but instead ended up getting a piece of his arm.
Spurs,
That doesn't count.
substitution.
Potapenko takes a seat. Jackson is now on the floor.
You got him.
Ellison
You got
brings
him.
it in. They move it left side.
He's yours.
Pierce releases.
Wait a
He has
minute.
6 points in the game.
Good.
Work the foul. Great job of positioning. Great seal.
The Spurs with the ball and the
Let's
lead.
put it in.
52 to 50. Johnson flips it up and in. Anderson at the controls. He's at midcourt.
Go defense.
Pierce gives it up. Walker.
Working around.
That was
Working
textbook
around.
execution, Bob. Nice dish to the open man for the tray.
Yeah, nobody was even close to him out there, Rod. Nice play.
Antoine Walker.
Johnson sets up the offense. Spots up.
Basket is good.
He now has 10. Anderson waits for the right time. Walker
Working.
Fortson.
Work for a better look.
They've got
We
the
can get a
fast
better
break.
shot than that.
Anderson. The
got him
Celtics
now.
using the pass to their advantage.
2 minutes.
Give it up.
Ellison.
Bad shot. Run the offense.
It's hit loose. It's stolen. That's out of
Spurs,
bounds. Brown
substitution.
in the lineup.
Spurs ball.
Robinson throws it in. They throw it cross court.
Let's go. Working.
Right now, this guy has to be asking himself what's wrong. He cannot connect on any of his shots, and he's just not contributing offensively like they need him to.
The Celtics are maybe being a little too patient with the ball. They narrow the margin and now trail it by 1. They move it right side.
Let's put it in. Let's score.
Jackson.
Solid.
He has 6 points in the game.
David Robinson.
71 seconds left.
Hey, close inside.
They're going to the big guy.
Watch outside.
Ellison.
Perfect.
Pace for the first quarter is carrying over into the second quarter here.
Looks like it sure has, Bob. Neither team is lit up at all. This is a very tight basketball game.
Let's show them how it's done.
The Spurs are passing it around, but the defense really
Good for
making
two.
them work. Johnson,
Come on,
high
play
archer's
tight.
good
Play
from
tight.
21 feet. The clock shows 39 seconds left. Fortson tosses it.
Watch it, watch it.
Pierce lets it go.
Take the three only
Johnson.
when I tell you. Work it, work it.
Anderson picking up the ball handler.
Get him.
Pierce passes the ball. Anderson unloads. Connects on the trifecta. We're deadlocked. That's the horn, and at halftime it's 60-60.
Greg Thomas, please report to security.
We're going to pause briefly on the Sega Sports Network for halftime. But before we leave you, let's take a quick look at the halftime statistics.
Substitution for the
Potapenko
Celtics.
just checked in.
Spurs,
We'll get a rest.
substitution.
Potapenko brings it in. The Celtics see it tied up, but can go up
Let's
here.
go, D. Pick it up.
Walker pulls up.
That's not the shot. we
Potapenko
wanted.
drives. The Spurs with the ball and a chance to tie. Admiral, he gets the rebound and he's the team leader.
Way to battle up on the boards.
Potapenko with the finger roll. And they now lead it by 4.
Ball, ball, ball.
The Spurs with the ball and are trailing 64-60. The Spurs keep moving the ball.
Clean, play clean.
Elliott from long range. Fortson passes it.
Go, defense.
The Celtics showing good ball movement.
See the ball, see the ball.
Pierce takes the shot.
Take the three only when I tell
Johnson.
you. Ball, ball, ball.
Brown. They've got numbers. The Celtics are really moving the ball well. Anderson lets it go. Johnson at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Ellie. They pass it right side. There's the whistle, and it's out of bounds.
Spurs ball.
Elliott tosses it in. Johnson releases.
Avery Johnson.
Bad timing by the defense.
Don't give him the
You got to
three.
jump on it
Tee him up.
earlier than that.
Rod, you should see the coach's stare on that one. He's got steam coming out of his ears. Didn't like that effort at
Hold tight,
all.
D.
Admiral passes.
Pick him up.
The Spurs keep that ball moving. Great passing out there. Anderson gets the play from the bench.
Come on, D, let's
They
stop.
pass it left side. The Celtics move the ball around looking for the open man. That's his 8th point of the game.
It's good.
Okay, defense, shut him down.
Johnson stands back and calls the play. Denied.
Here we go, offense. Come on.
They pop it out. Fortson becomes big inside.
Take him.
Brown sets his second whistle of the
First
night.
team foul.
Fortson inbounds the ball.
See the ball, see the ball.
Walker. That's his second three-pointer of the game.
That's a backbreaker. That's a backbreaker.
Johnson getting ready to run the play.
Ball, ball, ball.
It's out of bounds.
Spurs,
Another
substitution.
turnover. Rod, this is causing serious
Celtics,
problems.
Yeah, Bob, the main problem here is that they are losing. You simply need to play cleaner than that. You can't win with that many turnovers.
Brown is pulled out of the game. Fortson brings it in. They pass it out left.
They've got to press the shooter, Bob. The defense didn't contest him at all on that one play.
That's the way. Keep the pressure on them.
The Spurs have the ball but are losing 74 to 65. They swing it out left.
Work the ball around.
Robinson.
The basket
That's
is
not really the
good.
man I would pick for that
Keep on
assignment, Bob. Oh, he's a solid defender, but he's not the kind of quick player you need in there.
It looked like he was on his heels the
Not to
entire
lose,
play,
not to
Rod.
lose.
Definitely a tough assignment. Walker. Potapenko. He now has 10.
Potapenko.
Close quick.
Johnson gets the play from the bench.
Watch behind you.
They swing it right side. Elliott.
The basket
That's
is
the
good.
team high so
83.
far.
Don't let him sink that.
Anderson at the controls. He's at midcourt. They go cross court. They're trying to get the easy scores.
Follow through on your shot.
Johnson dishes the ball.
The basket
He
is
now has
good.
10.
Stick, baby.
Anderson just across midcourt,
Hey, he's
working the
yours.
offense.
That's
Ellie
his
draws his first
personal
whistle
foul.
of the night.
Second team foul.
Ellison comes in on the
for the
substitution.
Celtics.
Pierce throws it in. Fortson accelerates. That's his 8th point of the game.
Pick up the D.
Johnson sets up the offense.
Check backside.
Ellison guards the ball handler.
The basket
This
is
man's
good.
just getting murdered out there, Bob. They'll need to double team or go to the bench and try and find an answer for that. Now,
The cold hard truth is he's outmatched and outgunned. They move it left side.
See the ball. See the ball.
Fortson,
See the ball. See the ball.
Ellison. They're looking to push the pace. And they
That's right.
throw the ball away.
Substitution for the
The team has
Celtics.
come into the game.
Celtics
Ellison
ball.
tosses it in. Anderson controls the dribble. Passes it.
Basket
He
is
now
good.
has 10.
Slam time. Slam time.
Johnson stands back and calls the play. Moves to the
Avery
hoop.
Johnson.
It's good, and they've gotten
close
back
down
into the
low
game.
next time.
Bob, they got back in it with one way, tenacity. It's all about tenacity.
Pierce. Petit. Perfect timing on the alley-oop. And they're now leading it by 6.
Nice shot.
The Spurs have the ball but are down 82 to 76. The Spurs are a little
got the
frustrated.
D.
They're looking for just the right shot.
Good bucket.
He's got 25 points. Anderson stays with the dribble.
He's yours.
Loose ball.
It's like taking candy from a
Stolen.
baby.
Johnson showing nice patience. They swing it out right.
Okay, defense, shut him down.
Ellie.
That's how to stop them. Let's go.
All systems are go with this guy here. If I'm the coach, I just ride that hot streak all game long.
You're way too late.
Anderson keeps the ball and waits for the right time. Incoming!
Go.
They pop it outside.
That's
His
it.
8th point of the game.
Nice shot.
Johnson still working on his man. The Spurs are looking for a shot. They're pushing it right back at him. Pierce tosses the ball. Ellison drives to the basket. Knocked away. Taken away. Johnson showing nice patience. The Spurs are having trouble penetrating the defense. That's the second three-pointer of the game.
Take it.
Anderson stays with the dribble. Passes it.
Come on, D, let's stop him.
The Celtics showing good movement. Puts it up. Petit, they're racing it back.
Finish.
Elliott dishes the ball.
Basket.
It's good, and Roddy's really started off on the right foot.
It's nice for a guy to be able to come out hot like that. It can really boost his team.
Anderson passes the ball. Petit posts up. Fires. They have the fast break. Robinson passes. On the penetration.
Way to fight for the board, Steve.
Walker gives up the ball.
Close quick.
They rotate it cross court. And they throw it out of bounds.
Substitution for the
That's
Celtics.
13 turnovers. A Baker's dozen. Williams
Spurs ball.
comes into the ball game. Elliott leads the floor.
Substitution.
Kersey brings it in. Porter waits for the right time. They swing it out on the right wing.
That's how to stop him. Let's go.
Loose ball. It's stolen. Anderson
Forget about
drives.
it.
It's blocked.
Let's go, defense. Yo, help.
Shot clock down to 5. We're up to 14 turnovers so far in the game. Jackson inbounds the ball. Kerr tosses it. Brown throws his third whistle of the
Second
night.
team foul.
Fortson throws it in. The Celtics can get out in front with a bucket here. Anderson.
Work it.
Nice shot, Rod. This is a close one.
Bob, these are master coaches calling a superb game. It's a chess match out there on the
Nice
court.
shot.
The Spurs have a chance to take the lead here.
What?
Porter
What?
2
rolls
points.
in the layup.
Come on,
Hits
play
and
tight.
puts them
Play
ahead.
tight.
The Celtics can go ahead here. Oh, no, he didn't do that.
Good.
He has 6 points in the game.
Slam time. Slam time.
The Spurs have the ball and an opportunity to take the lead. The Spurs are having trouble getting a good shot off.
That's how to stop him.
Fortson
Let's go.
gives it up.
Take it.
Williams hammers it underneath. They pass it outright.
Go, defense.
Shoots.
He is so hard to stop, Bob. He's virtually unstoppable with that shot.
Got
They
him.
pass it cross court.
Play it clean. Play it clean.
Brown, the medium range shot.
Nice
They're
position.
running right
That's
down
it.
the court.
That's it.
Williams, short range,
Points.
connects with the layup. The Spurs with possession but are down 92-87. They pass it outside. Kerr from behind the line.
That's how we
He has 2.
Basket is good.
Anderson has the ball and sets up the offense. Passes the ball. Potapenko, the dribble drive. Kerr tosses it. Jackson passes. Kersey from medium range.
Kersey.
He has 2. Anderson has a good handle on the ball.
Let's get it back,
Cheney
dude.
squares up. Potapenko with the finger roll. And they're now leading it by 3. Porter unloads. And it's out of bounds.
Celtics
Williams
ball.
brings it in. That's it for the quarter, and at the end of the third, it's 94-91. Comes back
Substitution
in,
for the Celtics.
and I can't help wondering if he'll be able to jump back into the tempo of the game.
Substitution.
Sometimes a little bench time does more harm than good.
I think he'll be fine, Bob. He's the kind of player who doesn't need a running start just to be effective.
Cheney leaves the floor. Robinson is now on the floor. Inbounds the ball.
Sean
Elliott
Elliott.
can the jumper. The Celtics have the ball and the lead, 94-93. The Celtics are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot. Pierce. Elliott went up on the glass and hauled down the defensive rebound. That's his first rebound of the game. Here he comes. He's got 18 points.
You're way too late.
The Celtics want to take the lead this time down.
Shot.
Pierce. Matapenko drives to the basket.
Nice job.
We'll get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds.
Spurs
Admiral
ball.
tosses it in. Johnson gives up the ball.
Pick him up.
That's his first personal.
Fordson is hit with his
team
first
foul.
personal.
Shooting 2.
Substitution for the
Gets a breather.
Celtics.
Two for two on this trip. Fordson inbounds the ball. Barros setting up.
That's the basket swish.
The cross-court pass. That's his third three-pointer.
Pierce.
Johnson
Let's go,
at the
mark it,
controls.
mark
He's
it.
setting up the offense. Pierce D's up on the ball. Knocked loose. It's hit loose. Oh, he pilfers it.
He's yours.
The Celtics with a lot of ball movement. Fordson is big inside. From underneath.
They've got to get a new strategy to stop that low block score. There was nobody between him and the hoop.
Yeah, you got to get in his face or be more physical, Rod. Williams picks up his
That's
first
his
personal.
first personal foul. Second team foul.
Robinson brings it in. He's got 18 points.
Good, too. Pressure the shot. Pressure the shot.
Barros gets the play from the bench.
I got him.
Dishes the ball.
The
He's got 19 to go.
Dig it out.
The Spurs have the ball and an opportunity to tie the game. Brown gets inside.
That's lucky. Come on.
The Spurs are maybe being a little too patient this time down.
Nice stop.
Big time block. There's the whistle, and it's out of
Substitution for the
bounds.
Celtics.
Williams will sit on the bench. Brown throws it in.
Dig it out.
Robinson. Yes, and he's scorching, Rod.
He knows it too, Bob. He's asking for the ball every time he goes down court.
Get a hand in his face.
Barros at the controls. He's at midcourt.
Go, go, go.
The Celtics are maybe being a little too patient with the ball.
I got
Spots
him.
up. He snags the board and he leads the team in rebounds.
Great positioning. He knows just where to be for the board.
The ball's loose.
Strong.
It's taken away. Fordson accelerates. Flips it up and in.
Take it, take it.
The Spurs have an opportunity to tie it up. Johnson passes it.
I got ball.
Barros out on the ball. It's hit loose.
Take that.
Oh, nice steal. They're off to
Don't
the
get beat.
races. Barros tosses the ball.
Spurs
That's out of bounds.
substitution.
Brown
Celtics
leaves the
ball.
floor. Potapenko inbounds the ball. Barros lets it go.
Scorch marks on that floor. It seems like he can't help but make his jumper.
Well, he's definitely conducting a clinic out there, Rod. The Spurs are looking to make up some ground with a bucket here. They trail 105 to 101. The Spurs are waiting for the right moment. Barros. They swing it out left wing.
You got him. You got him. See the ball.
Holds
See
up.
the ball.
Admiral passes the ball.
Let's go. Work it. Work it. Behind you. Behind you.
Ellie.
Go. Go. Go.
What you got here is sort of the Jedi Master of this team. He is happy to show young warriors a few tips, but he can still run some circles around them on the court.
What I'm amazed by, Rod, is how he can read the other players. It's as if he knows before it happens what's going to happen next. A great player that's great for the game. Here they come on the fast break. The Spurs can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over him. Elliott moves to the hoop.
He's yours.
They feed it to the post. Ellie squares up.
That's how to stop.
Robinson on the penetration. Barros getting ready to run the play. They pass it cross court. Walker gives up the ball. Takes the shot.
Fight for that rebound.
Johnson.
Fight for the offensive board.
They throw it cross court. Knocked loose. It's stolen.
Play clean, no fouls.
Pierce. That's his fourth make from downtown in the ballgame.
See the ball.
Johnson setting up. They swing it left side.
Cut.
Elliott with the drop step. Unloads.
Solid D.
Admiral, the mid-range shot.
Looks like they kind of left it up to fate to guard that shot, Bob.
Yeah, better sub and fade a little bit more often, Rod, because the defense didn't play that series and still came away with the donut.
Nice job.
They lead by a nickel. They're up 5. Johnson passes it. The Spurs are passing it around, but the defense really making them work. They push it up the court. Watch out! Pierce throws it down. They're now leading it by 7. Johnson stands back and calls the play.
Take it.
The long 2. Thornton passes the ball.
Come on,
The
defense.
Celtics are having trouble penetrating the defense.
Man, is he cold. And looking at him, he seems a bit rattled by it. He doesn't have his usual touch today.
Robinson accelerates. Dunks it home. They now trail it by 5.
Play your post defense early.
The Celtics have a chance to add a few more. They lead it 112 to 107. The Celtics are having trouble getting a good shot on him. Elliott is hit with his 3rd whistle of the night. Williams comes in on the substitution. Is coming in, and that'll really add some quickness to their game, Rod.
Right you are, Bob. With a smaller lineup like this, you give up a little size and rebounding, but you're getting more points and quickness.
He picks up his 2nd personal.
Porter just checked in.
Foul.
The Spurs keep that ball moving. Great passing out there. Jackson gets the first of 2. Perfect from the line on this trip. Ellison tosses it in. Anderson has the ball and sets up the offense. They pass it left side.
Hey, he's yours.
Williams picks up his 4th personal.
Second,
Nice
team
shot.
foul.
Williams converts a three-point play. Brown brings it in. Porter sets up the offense. Dishes the ball. Brown. They're trying to get the easy scores. Anderson drives to the basket. It's swatted away. Loose ball. Pierce puts the ball back up and in. And now they're up by 9.
That's the way. Keep the pressure on them.
Porter just across midcourt, working the offense.
Okay, he's gone.
They rotate it cross court. Kersey.
Great defense.
They're looking for the easy transition bucket. To the rack. That's his 15th point of the game. Porter holds onto it.
You got him. You got
Kersey.
him. Take him.
He's got 4 points.
That's all right. Still ours.
Anderson gets the play from the bench.
He's yours.
They pass it right side. It's out of bounds.
Spurs
Is coming into the game
substitution.
and putting a guy like this into the
Celtics
game that has
ball.
some real size and muscle to the lineup.
When you get a bigger lineup like this, you can start to monopolize the inside game at both ends of the court.
Kersey will sit down. Robinson defending the ball. And they now lead by a dozen.
Tighten up.
Jackson.
Nice stop. It's our game. Keep it up.
Anderson picks up his 4th foul.
4-14 foul.
Porter makes the first free throw. He'll get one more.
One time.
They've got numbers. The Celtics running their offense. They keep draining them, and they're pulling away with this run. Rod, how tough is it going to be to come back from this deficit?
Well, as we see here, nothing is impossible, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of luck.
They hammer it inside. Knocked away. With the theft. Here they come with a fast break. Walker dropped in the lane. And they're now on top by 15. The Spurs have the ball but are down 127 to 112. Kerr. Walker passes it.
Go.
Williams.
The basket
He has 17.
2 minutes.
Keep the points coming. Nice job.
Porter controls the dribble.
I got him.
Kerr passes.
Bob, now that we're
Final
on
2 minutes
I'll
in the
bet they're
period.
really
That's
taking
his
it to
third
the-
personal.
They can draw the foul.
Penalty
Really racking some
situation.
points from the stripe.
Substitution for the
In the
Celtics.
lineup.
Spurs
Gets a breather.
substitution.
Here's the Sega player of the game, Rod, and boy, did he shoot well tonight.
He sure did, Bob. When a player gets into a zone like that, they
It's
can
our
just
game.
ease into about every shot they take.
They cut into the lead a bit more, but are still down by a bundle. Cheney tosses it.
Pass outside.
Look out below! They're looking to run the court. The Spurs can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over them. Anderson gives it up.
Go, defense.
Five seconds call.
Has come into the game.
Spurs ball.
Substitution for the Celtics.
Jackson throws it in.
Nice.
They swing it out left wing. They swing it out left.
Let's go. Work it.
Johnson outside. Barros is hit with his second personal. Jackson is pulled out of the game. He gets the second, up and in. Potapenko inbounds the ball. 47 seconds to go. The Celtics are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot.
See the ball.
Shot clock at 2.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Barros. They've got the fast break.
Better shot. Next time down, better shot.
They sling it cross court. Brown, the dribble drive. Rejected.
Great job. Great
Ellie
defense.
steps out of bounds.
Spurs substitution.
Brown will get a rest. Potapenko tosses it in. 13 seconds left. Pierce tosses it. Passes. This could be nasty. And that'll do it for the ball game with the final score is 129 to 116.